right. All right, man. Getting this live stream going. I got like 20 minutes to kill before I start working shit, and I got a quick live stream. Well, currently, the Keith Thurman, Manny Pacquiao press conference is going on. Look like it's started, around 3 or something. Look like it's going on right now as we speak. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't really get up for press conference tours to promote a fight, because they just promoting the fight. I mean, it's good for the media to go down there and be able to get footage and all that stuff, but I don't get up for that. It's not a big deal. Hey man, what's up? Hey, what's going on? Yeah, so I don't get up for that, man. I'm not even really tripping off that though. I'll be excited the day of the fight. But to a certain degree, I kind of like what Keith Thurman is doing. Keith Thurman what he's doing is kind of smart with Pacquiao. I think what Keith Thurman is trying to do, he's trying to make Manny Pacquiao get pissed off, because I think Keith Thurman wants to try to set Manny Pacquiao up. I think he wants Manny Pacquiao to get too confident and get reckless, because when Manny Pacquiao get reckless, you can knock his ass out or you can beat him up. It's funny when you be watching these other outlets, what's up? When you watch these other outlets and shit, I don't comment. I just listen to what everybody have to say. And it's funny, once again, you get people saying, oh, Keith Thurman is going to get stopped. Well, he hasn't been stopped so far. And Manny Pacquiao, out of his last 10 fights, he didn't have at best maybe one stoppage. I mean, and that was Matisse, who already had like a foot and a half into retirement. I think Keith Thurman want Manny Pacquiao to get the lounge in towards him so he can set him up. And I think Keith Thurman is going to try to set Manny Pacquiao up, which I think that's good. One thing about Manny Pacquiao, if you start hitting him too much and landing some flush shots, he either gonna start backing up or he gonna get reckless. See, the thing is, why he would have got knocked out by Crawford is Crawford would have been picking Manny Pacquiao apart. Manny Pacquiao would have been walking into so many punches. Pacquiao would have got stopped by Crawford in like 6 rounds. He would have got dropped. It's a reason why Pacquiao didn't want that fight. Now, I'm going to talk about Crawford later. Thanks, man. I'm going to talk about Crawford later on. I got to say this, man, and I want y'all to listen to me closely. At the end of the day, I have nothing but love for Crawford. I'm not specifically, but y'all don't fall into this good versus evil when it comes to Crawford versus Spence, because I know it's certain people out here running a campaign trying to make it look like it's good versus evil, and that's not the case. Now, Keith Thurman said out of his own mouth that he was offered a deal to fight Crawford, which I told y'all Danny Garcia was offered a deal. Let's just face the fact. Al Heyman, I keep telling you, he's trying to make everybody happy. What's going on is like Errol Spence get a pay-per-view, so now people like, hey, I want a pay-per-view, which I knew that could possibly backfire. See, people ain't telling you the whole end of the story, because like I say, I know what's going on too. I'm telling you the whole half of the story. The reason why you started hearing that Mikey Garcia versus Danny Garcia is because they was worried that Danny Garcia was gonna say, you know what, I turned down $5 million twice or once to fight Crawford. I'm not finna do it again. So now here comes okay, well, we'll put you on pay-per-view versus Mikey Garcia. So here comes Errol Spence like, hey, man, hold the fuck up. I beat Mikey Garcia. He getting a back-to-back pay-per-view, but you want me to fight Spence on regular TV? See, people ain't gonna tell you that half. See, people ain't finna tell you that half. And I'm telling y'all, don't fall prey to that shit. Don't get sucked into that shit. Don't get sucked into that good versus evil, because ain't nobody good or evil in this situation. It is that whatever the case may be, is a lot of backdrop and politics going on, so we can't get the fight made. So don't fall into that good versus evil shit, because it ain't no good versus evil. And I don't like the idea of people running a smear campaign against Bud Crawford. This ain't about me being a fan. I just know right is right and wrong is wrong. Just because Bud isn't a PBC fighter doesn't make him evil, doesn't make him whatever the case may be. And people need to stop doing that bullshit, because that's not cool. All this other side of the street shit, because see, what happened is, why Danny Garcia decided to get this fight, take this fight with Mikey Garcia, which, by the way, nothing's set in stone. Nothing is set in stone. It would be better for him to take the Crawford fight. All this is about people not wanting this promotional company to get this amount of belts, because then it all comes down to negotiations and leverage and all, except in the case with Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua. That's a totally different situation. Heavyweight is different. It's always been different, always will be different, because most people don't consider a heavyweight pound for pound, because it's no pound limit. But if it's a weight class, it's a pound limit. Heavyweight is anybody pretty much over 195 pounds, which that cracks me up. If that's the case, that you don't consider heavyweights pound for pound, then why do a lot of people have Muhammad Ali as the greatest fighter of all time? Okay, Muhammad Ali is in my top 5. That's for damn sure. He definitely in my top 5. Do I have him number 1? Yeah, it's kind of really hard for me to have a clear-cut number 1, because you can make an argument why any fighter could be number 1. But yeah, that's what's going on, man. Don't get sucked for real. Do not get sucked into this Errol Spence. What's up, Diamond? Do not get sucked into this Errol Spence versus Crawford. Well, he up there. 50-0 is up there. You can't deny that. You can sit up there and try to pick apart his resume all you want, but nobody ever found a way to beat him. Oh, thanks. Appreciate that. You can sit up and holler about, oh, he didn't fight this dude, he didn't fight that dude. Well, the other 48 motherfuckers that fought him couldn't find a way to beat him, so you got to give him some kind of credit. And you don't make or generate $1 billion in purses and ticket sales and revenue if you didn't fight nobody. So when I hear these clowns say that shit, you already exposing yourself, showing your lack of knowledge for boxing. Actually, I have shown. Hey, somebody block this dude, man. I have shown my face. So, and why you worried about what I look like anyway? It's not like you gonna do nothing. I'd beat your fucking ass anyway. So get this dude out of here. Get this chump out of here. Oh, and your mama a joke. Yeah, get this dude out of here. But anyway, let's continue. Motherfuckers is mad because I'm preaching that real though. But like I said, yeah, like I said before, don't get caught up in the good versus evil shit, because that's I don't appreciate that because one, we all black people. It don't matter whether Bud is with Bob Arum or PBC. So I'm supposed to hate Bud's guts because he with Bob Arum. He chose to stay with Bob Arum. That's him. I ain't never gonna tell y'all to hate another black man because he with a different promotional company. And motherfuckers is foul for that shit. I'm just calling it how it is. People gotta understand, everybody ain't gonna like everybody. And as I said before, as I broke it down a couple of days ago, you can't have every nigga on the same corner trapping, because then you have a monopoly. Then you have too many ops looking at you. Sometimes you gotta, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, if every nigga on the same street got the same supplier, well, guess what? When your supplier don't have nothing, then guess what? None of y'all have nothing. So sometimes you gotta be on the opposite side of the street. Doesn't mean you can't cross it. Yeah. I can be, yeah, for real. Just cause a nigga in San Francisco and I'm in Oakland, can't go to San Francisco. All I gotta do is get on the freeway and go across the Bay Bridge, or get on board and I'm in San Francisco. Don't mean I have to be in San Francisco every day. So, like I said, man, don't get sucked into that shit. If it's meant for Bud and Errol Spence to fight, them two dudes will fight. I think the fight need to happen sooner than later. Because at the end of the day, man, I'm just gonna tell you the truth. Everything ain't good on the other side like they making it out to be. I know shit too. I know for a fact that some of the dudes on the other side of the fence is not happy. Yeah, real talk. So let me get to, no, for real. I don't like people pushing that narrative, that divide and conquer shit. I don't like nobody pushing that gang shit. Okay? This is how you know I'm making waves, because you getting these low life clowns. But like I said, I like it. Say what you want to say, because all I'm gonna do is block your ass, or I'm gonna have somebody block you. You keep coming with that shit. Obviously you like what I'm saying, and I'm relevant, because you wouldn't have your ass on here. But I love, you know what I'm saying? Hey, that's fine with me. That's fine with me. It just shows you what impact I'm making. Just shows you what black media is doing, shows you what new media is doing, and it's showing you what the LDBC is doing. We the powerhouses. Yeah, but oh yeah, it's cool. I mean, shit. Hey, for people, hey, my nickname is Town Draco, so that's self-explanatory. But yeah, y'all, they doing the press conference right now as we speak. I'm starting to get up for this fight. I really am.